Thank you so much for volunteering to teach a section of the Mathematics of Personal Finance, Understanding Wealth, Time, Risk, and Value. My name is Phil Vittori. I'm the Director of Education at FiCycle, and I'm one of the authors. This course and the materials that we provide you are going to help you teach participants the basics around personal finance and some of the mathematics required to successfully navigate their financial life. The course itself is about 2 hours in length. Part one is about 45 minutes. Part two is about an hour and 15. And while you can do it all in one sit, you could also do it in two parts. Or if one part speaks to you more than another, it's okay to deliver just part one or to deliver just part two. It's designed to go together, but it's completely okay to be done in isolation as well. Now, you've been given three main resources to help you do this. The first resource is something called the Mathematics of Personal Finance Overview for Facilitators. That is an overview document. It's going to help you with basically all the stuff I'm going to cover in this video and more. It's the first place you should go and look. The second resource you've been given is a slide deck, a wealth and risk slide deck. Now, this slide deck is your PowerPoint. It's going to have all the questions you're going to pose for participants. It's going to go over all the answers. It's going to have all the definitions. And as you traverse through it, you're going to see references to the third resource, which is the Mathematics of Personal Finance Participants Packet. Now, this packet is going to be for participants. It'll be printed out and given to them when you're running the workshop. And it will have in it references to the slide deck. That way you can orient yourself within the slide deck if you want to know where in the participants packet those references are. At the same way as you're talking, the participants will see references to the participants packet. So they'll be able to orient themselves in the packet while you're talking without having to interrupt you if they're not sure where you are. They've been designed to go together. Now, every time you cover something, if there's a little definition icon or a little vocabulary icon, you can be confident it's going to be in the participants packet. It's going to cover all the definitions. It's also going to give answers in the back for any questions you pose in the main activities. Now, each part one and part two, have both been designed so that they have a similar structure. There's going to be an introductory activity, which is meant to get the attention of the participants, get them thinking about the topic. There's going to be some area for exposition and some slides where you're teaching them some stuff. You're giving them some definitions. You're showing them how some concepts might work or be applied. And then there's going to be a final activity at the end, which is going to be the main activity for the section. There'll be one for part one and one for part two. And when you're doing that activity, that's going to be taking everything together, helping people understand the concepts and how everything works together. It'll give them a chance to interact with it, bring it to life a little bit. At the end of part one, the main activity is going to be classifying financial transactions from assets, liabilities, income, and expense, and trying to say, okay, which of those is this particular transaction to show how they understand those concepts. And at the end of part two, you're going to play something really fun called the insurance game. The insurance game is the only other place you're going to need materials. Every participant's going to need two dice that are distinguishable, like a red die and a white die, or a big die and a small die. And they're also going to need about 9 chips. And those chips can be poker chips, they can be checkers pieces or Othello pieces or Connect Four pieces, sort of anything you have lying around. Pennies is fine also. And that's it. I think the course is going to be a lot of fun. Remember, please check out the overview for facilitators first. Look at the slide deck. Feel free to edit it if you feel like there's things you want to change or areas you want to focus on, or if you're only going to cover one part instead of both parts. At the very least, make sure you add your name to the beginning of the slide deck. There's a space for it. And most importantly, have fun. Thank you again for volunteering. I hope you and your participants have a great session.